and then it just gets quiet, a lot of sexual tension. Nobody wants to fuck each other in the ass, and it just gets weird.
Yeah. You know, you can't be afraid of the butthole. That's what I say. Trademark.
That's not going on a shirt, though.
What do you mean it's not going on a shirt? It'd be perfect.
I don't feel like maybe, I don't know, audience vote on that one. So, yeah.
Well, clearly people don't vote.
Well, for that.
Yeah, we have to have followers to vote, Charlie.
Yeah, you know, but I only gave it like...
This is like a crushing realization.
No, but I gave it only like 3 hours, so it's not really that much of a realization. I mean...
Can you have a clock in the corner of this? Like, can you have an active clock running for how long I just stare at the camera while you two are bullshitting? Because there's a lot of that.
I could probably do that, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of that in this.
Yeah? What were you going to say, Aaron? I mean, you can say it.
Oh, listen.
I'm listening. The camera kind of needs to pick it up.
How much?
I love how we're talking into this microphone, but it's not even on. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Neither is that one.
Oh, fuck. Hit me with your best cock, please.
None of these microphones are on except for the middle one and the boom.
Why the fuck would you admit that? Now they know we're frauds.
They already know we're
frauds since the get-go.
I was going to say, ever since the beginning...
There was a little bit of hope when we pulled this out the first time, and now we completely ruined that, Charlie. What I suggest is we should just do some gay shit.
Do some gay shit.
Do some gay shit.
What is considered What
do you think, Brandon?
What was it? That was just a moan. What does that translate to?
I really don't know. I still want Chinese food. I'm still on that. I'm still fucking hungry.
It's understandable.
Which leads us to our next segment. Actually, we're going to go out to Kyoshi and we're going to try out some Chinese food and record our reactions.
You paying for us?
I thought we would just leave before...
So, you mean do a dine and dash?
That is the worst idea, I think, ever.
Really? Because I have worse ones.
What, like robbing a bank?
Well, I mean, that's the typical one, but I was going to say...
Rob Daniel for their alcohol?
Aaron's an alcoholic, by the way.
No. See, if I was an alcoholic, I'd bust out a brew right here. But I don't. Because
He busted out a Sprite.
Yeah, a Sprite.
Laced with alcohol.
It's not you don't lace alcohol. You mix it. There's a difference.
So you spiked it.
Speaking of lacing things, I used to write comedy.
What?
And
for who? Amy Schumer?
Before you start, Charlie, I want you to breathe in, breathe out. Now just don't.
No, it was just one of the jokes. And apparently, I was talking about how I worked in the restaurant and I was cleaning a bathroom one day, and how he said like to make everything clean, and so I cleaned it and there's this like just plate of chicken parm on the sink. Now I know a person's an asshole for doing that. I just threw out the chicken parm like a good person. But in the comedy, I was like, oh, I ate the chicken parm, and then I woke up about 3 hours later with my pants around my ankles in the alleyway, and I was like, who laces chicken parm? So that's what that turned into, and that's how it relates.
You know what? Speaking of restaurants,
off again.
Stop.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Here's a question for all of you. This is an actual one.
Okay.
Wrong.
What is the worst work experience you've ever had, or most awkward?
This.
I can see the fire.
I got some. Ours is from the same fucking place.
No.
Yours.
I have two worse ones.
I do too, but all mine are worse.
I just got abducted.
So who wants to start?
At my one job.
Okay.
Please do not. We're not here to feel bad. We come here to have fun.
We come here to... Half of this clock talk has been tension! Nothing but tension!
That brings in the viewers, Charles!
Wait, whenever it's a lot of dead air and a lot of glaring, I don't really think that brings in viewers.
It gets the people going!
That's not true at all.
I've never...
Alright, Charles first or me first? Since you asked the question.
You can go first, because you haven't been talking a lot.
Alright, so worst job experience. I'm going to use names too, because I hate them. So,
Charles
worked at a Sam's Club near where we live, okay? And my manager, not the one that I worked in the tire garage, not the manager who was in there with me. He was all right. He was okay. I could tolerate him. But the manager above him, god awful cockface. I hate him so much.
Cockface.
He literally wanted nothing but to get me fired. All he'd ever do is he'd pull me into his fucking office, bitch at me. He's like, "Oh, you missed work and stuff." I'm like, "You can look at my fucking schedule. I didn't miss a damn day." He'd pull me in there. All he ever did, you could ask Mackenzie, because he would like flirt with her. All he would ever do is behind my back just talk shit on me, like be like, "Oh, he's fucking lazy. Get him. Like I can't fucking stand him and stuff." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, sure." Sure thing.
I like the lip
Thanks, Owen
action
Wilson.
that happened
Sure
there.
thing. I mean, there was that. That's one that gets me all riled up. On a more of a funny term, I worked at McDonald's. I had one of my managers say we should smoke pot together sometime. Another one, right in the middle of lunch rush.
Yeah, what,
right.
Are you hanging yourself or something?
Right in the middle of lunch rush, we needed help. She disappeared to go have a smoke out back, pregnant with her child. McDonald's. This is why we sponsor Burger King. Burger King, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mine also has to deal one with grass cutting because my friend, he actually had like a legitimate like landscaping business, and I
What
worked
microphone is the working one?
with that one.
How do you do this?
He had a legitimate landscaping business, so I worked
Because
with
we
him for a
killed
while.
God.
No.
And
You did.
I don't know why, but this woman just completely berated me for, I don't even know, like 3 hours about, "Don't come near this wall. Why are you near that? I've seen you. I have cameras who see you jumping down this wall."
What the fuck did you do to her?
Nothing. I was mowing grass in the lawn behind hers. Because she was up on a hill and she just decided to come out to her backyard and yell at me. And like I was like nowhere, like there was at least 20 feet between me and that wall. Like I would only like weed whack that wall because it was impossible to get a lawnmower up there. So I just weed whacked. And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna ruin the instability of this wall, blah blah blah."
You're gonna ruin the instability.
Random insert here real quick.
Yeah.
Are they called, because that's what I call them, are they called weed whackers, or is there like an actual name
they're called
for them?
weed whackers.
Is
Yeah,
that
they're
what
called
they're
weed
called?
whackers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, I did that and then actually cried a little bit because she started to insult my parents and I didn't want to yell at an old lady.
I don't like when mom and dad fight.
Why did she insult your parents? And two, why did you kick the shit out of that old woman?
Because she was up on a hill. I was fat at that point.
You had a fucking weed whacker.
Yeah, you could have fucking taken her face off.
Because I'm not an ass.
Gonna make her face
But
look
no, she
like
was insulting.
Chip ham and barbecue sauce.
True, yeah. No, but she was insulting my parents because she's like, "Oh, people raising their kids these days, yada yada yada." And I was like, How old is your?
Go back to the Great Depression, you old
It's
fuck.
not even that because I was like, "How old
Tell
are
me
your?"
what Elvis was like.
I asked
bastard.
her how old her kids were, and she said like 50. And I was like, "My parents are older than your fucking kids." So clearly they raised me better.
That would make sense.
No, but that doesn't. No, because she's like 80, so she was like the parents these days. Because like you figure a person my age who's 20,
How does it feel
their
when your
parents are
friends
like
die
40.
of polio?
Wait, what? Well, how old your fucking parents?
My dad is 63 and my mom's 62.
Fucking Christ, my mom and dad are like still in their 40s.
Yeah, my brother is 43.
Why have we never met him?
Because he's 43 and he works a lot.
Is he in jail?
No, he's not.
What is he working?
Only one of my brothers have been in jail.
Really?
Yeah,
Which one?
For what?
things.
When you open that can of worms,
We're gonna open it.
What?
We can talk about it.
He did things and stuff. I don't want to.
you don't get in prison for things and stuff.
I don't want to put him in a bad light. He's changed, and it wasn't even him.
Felony.
The bitch was crazy.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's all you needed to know.
All I need.
And then the other bad work experience was I was packing chicken wings and I found a dead rat in the chicken wings.
Wait,
Where? What restaurant?
It's a restaurant on Brownsville Road. It's called Maeda's. Don't eat there.
Well, there you go.
I just like the.
What do you mean by-
I just like the sentence. I was packing chicken wings.
Define what exactly like packing chicken wings?
Because they like give you a box of chicken wings and then you like open up the big box and then you like package them into like 6 pieces and 12 pieces. So like whenever people order, you just dump out that bag and then they just make them easily.
Okay.
Did you use handcuffs, wristwatch when you rolled this up?
No,
Damn it.
I did not.
Jimmy hasn't taught you well.
What do you mean? I don't
the
handcuff
fuck's
the
Jimmy?
wristwatch. I just go.
Well,
I've always
it's
known-
the proper way to wrap up like XLR cables. this
I've
stuff.
always
Who the
just
fuck cares?
cropped XLRs the way I always
Okay,
do.
so dead rat.
A dead rat, yeah, that's it. And then there was
nice.
always dead rats there, and since I was the dish boy, I always thought to be retarded because I just went in the bathroom and sat on the toilet for an hour texting.
Speaking of that, okay, so at Sam's Club, I worked with this guy. His name was... I'm not going to reveal his race, but his name was... Okay?
But I'm gonna tell his last name.
Yeah, we're just gonna put his name here.
Alright, so actually get rid of the last name.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do it anyway.
So...
Charlie
anyway,
edits these, so there's a good chance none of us are gonna make this.
we called him DT. And
Got it.
Okay.
he'd go in the fucking back. I did say his last name, but he'd go in the fucking bathroom. Like we'd be doing cars and stuff like that. Walking, and this is on one day he did this. Walked in, sat in the bathroom for an 8-hour shift he had. Sat in the bathroom for like an hour and a half. Came back out, stood on his phone for another hour. Did maybe 15 minutes of work. Went back in the bathroom, another 2 hours. Came back out, lunch break. Cell phone when he came back, bathroom. Came back. In an 8-hour day, he did maybe like 30 minutes of work tops.
Nice. Solid way to work.
Fuck you, person name I can't say on the air. Actually, just get rid of his first name and his last name.
Okay. Fuck you, person!
You can keep the DT part.
Okay, yeah, sorry for the destructive tetanus.
But how about that for a first name though?
Yeah,
that is
that's a pretty
something.
good first name, yeah. Very, very old school, I'd say. Like,
How's that old school?
Well,
That's
old, I'd say. That's a pretty old name, I mean. Like, I'm talking like Roman.
I guess that just sounds. I mean, he's from Alabama, so
Yeah,
that's.
but
Yeah, let's tell some more information about like where he's from, what his social security number is.
It's just
197.
I'm wrecking this guy's life.
Anyway, Aaron, what's your worst work experience?
well, there's actually like two.
Giant
We've
eagle.
all had two.
We'll get to that. But the first one was more of just an odd experience, which was during my first job where I worked as a dishwasher. I was just taking out garbage, as you do. And
Sucks.
yeah, it does suck. So I would get there and I try to like put it over my head to fucking like dump it in, but the asshole waitresses, they're supposed to be a fucking bucket where you throw like any sort of like ice and shit in, like leftover drink parts. So that's like a whole separate thing. But they just fucking dump it in. So now on top of all the shit that's in there, there's water weight too. So I can't fucking pick this thing up. So I go back, and while I'm doing this, this like fucking big ass like Dodge Cummings truck comes in towards like the back parking thing. Takes up like 3 spaces like diagonally across as I'm going back.
As
I'm just
assholes
like,
do.
what the fuck? So I get like my other dishwasher guy, because it's like either 2 or 3 at a station. So I get him to help me like fucking throw this thing over into the garbage. And the guy that's driving the truck, he's now outside, right outside the dumpster, just taking a piss right onto it. And we're just like, what the fuck are you doing? There's a bathroom inside. Why are you doing this? And he's just like, I needed to go. Fucking goes back to his truck and leaves. I'm just like, why? Why couldn't you just park, go in the restaurant, pee, and then leave?
I think the real question is why not?
What do you mean, why not?
At that rate, why didn't he just roll down his window and just piss out of it while he was driving?
It's so unnecessary. Every part of that story didn't need to happen.
Have you ever
but
had to
it
pee
did.
in a car?
What?
Have you ever had to pee in a car?
Well,
like me?
everyone has. That's
I mean,
like,
like,
saying,
but did you go?
Did you have to go drink?
But did
at
you
one point in your
go?
life?
Did you go in the car?
Yeah, but like,
No.
did you pee in the car? Yeah.
When we were going down Myrtle Beach the one time, we were stuck in traffic, and like it was like we've been in there for 2 hours, and like it was to the point where it hurt. And my grandma, because I was riding with them, she always brings a fucking container, like just in case this actually happens. That's the reason. So what happens is she gives me this little cottage cheese container. I throw a blanket over me and I just piss in it. The weirdest part about it is I didn't know what to do with it. My grandmother held my like piss container for the next hour. Oh, Grandma, I love you.
Please handle my piss.
Listen, my Gram's the fucking coolest, okay? Shout out to you, Grandma. Hey, hit me with your best cock. I don't know how long that's been off.
Fire away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've
two
had.
is-
Yeah, so go for 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other was just like an experience as a person in general.
I just hate
one
the
of
person.
Yeah,
No.
well, it's just like they're just overly much. Like they take their job way too seriously.
Just give me it.
So we have this one manager, who we'll just call M, since we're
got
just
it.
going with code names now.
Yeah, so Q.
Yeah, so when I was working, there was like 3 like managers that worked in our like little subsection of it.
Yeah.
The 2 were cool as shit. First one, coolest guy, because he was just like one of us. He was like in his 30s, and he was like the easiest to relate to. Second one was just a little more just a laid-back, older sort of person. But, you know, same kind of thing. The third one apparently forgot that he was retired from the Marines, so he treats everything like it's fucking like a military drill, because everything has to be done in exact... Yeah, it has to be done in an exact way, this exact time, at blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, we're a fucking grocery store. Who the fuck cares? Oh, it's not blocked properly? Who the fuck cares? You just take it off the shelf, put it in the goddamn cart, and leave. No one cares about the aesthetics of the fucking aisle.
Hey, what if somebody needs to film there?
That's a whole fucking different thing.
What's the worst weather you've ever driven through?
Anything with like sleet or snow or
Specifically.
I didn't drive through it completely, but I think it was
I mean,
really.
you don't have to be driving, you just have to be in the car.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
really.
oh.
Well, no, I mean, like we just didn't. We pulled over because. Just shut up. No, but anyway.
Yeah.
But no, we were driving in like I think it was some sort of really terrible rainstorm in Virginia. It was like in the mountains, and the rain literally started to come into the car, even though everything was closed. Like I guess the ceiling of the car was just awful, so it just started to drip into the car like as heavy as it was coming down from the sky. So we just had to like pull over because we didn't feel like continuing. So.
Whenever we were going down to Myrtle Beach the one time, we actually drove straight through Hurricane Charlie.
I drove through Hurricane Ivan.
We just straight through. I mean, I remember very distinctly, like in the fragmented memories, seeing cars like spinning out on the highway. Like shit was fucked. And then we got down there, everything was fucked up. Like there was branches everywhere. There were cockroaches all over the place. Like it was like post-apocalyptic down there.
Yeah. Flooding is just fucking awful.
However, you know, I think, and I wish it would happen more often. I think it'd be really cool to go down to the beach like right after a hurricane ends. You know how much cool shit you'll find fucking washed up, because that gets deep water out there.
Yeah.
Brings it in.
Okay. Yeah. I just preferably not having a hurricane happen would help though. I mean.
Yeah, you fuck.
You're like the what would
You can't really prevent it from happening.
No, you can't. I mean, not saying anything.
Why sneeze into the microphone? What purpose does that
Why
give?
not?
It brings me joy.
It brings me joy. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but no, that's like the people who they did that with Hurricane Katrina. They just went down. They're like, all right, we're gonna loot everything. Whatever.
Here's an idea.
Thanks, Bush.
Don't buy property below sea level.
That's a good idea. Yeah. That's pretty.
Wise wisdoms.
But hey.
Brendan.
But I mean, at the same
For
time,
real estate.
Damn it! I was gonna say that to Charlie.
I don't know if it's free real estate.
It is now.
Yeah, that's once it. Are you biting my XLR? I was gonna be like, why are you just? You're like a
Why?
cat. Fucking cats, man. Oh god, they ruin everything. All my cords for my microphones were just destroyed because of my fucking cat.
Fuck cats.
That's
man.
what you get.
Dogs are a superior pet race.
I mean, that's not true. Cats are still pretty dope.
No, dogs
No.
are the superior.
I'm sorry for your
No.
loss, but you're wrong.
How's it feel to be in denial?
Denial? What do you mean? My cat is the best.
To you,
Aaron, how does it feel to be unloved?
it's not as bad.
Oh!
I was gonna say it's not as bad as it used to be. You get over it. You decide-
After middle school, it really doesn't matter.
You accept the dark.
Well, it's like, all those happy people, they still have to deal with bullshit of life, like taxes and crippling depression.
Yeah, we all
From
have
their
to.
significant
Crippling
other.
depression.
Arguing and all that.
Yeah.
If you're alone, you don't have to deal with arguing or any of the
I
bitterness that comes
don't
with
think
it.
that's true. I think you still argue with people,
What?
whether or not you're single or not.
Well, I mean, just like
I argue
in
with
general.
myself so many times.
You what?
I
Argue
argue
with
with
yourself?
myself so many times.
So, yeah. Anyways, do you have anything else to say, or are we like...
I mean, I was getting to a deep question. just
oh,
to end
okay,
it
go
all.
for it.
fuck. Okay, sure.
So these are all really stupid.
Are you looking up deep questions?
I am.
You're shallow as fuck.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're fucking damn straight.
We think
I
of
am.
this shit like off of our head.
Oh, I can think of it. No, just so. What, Aaron? You got one?
Yes.
Go for
It's
it.
gonna be gay. Go for it.
I was just actually gonna ask a question that me.
Do you have a problem with gay people?
No, I don't.
It's
Oh,
You wanna slander me for some more shit, Aaron?
shut up!
What was the question? What?
Ask your question.
Oh, what? Did you have one though?
No, you said you had one that me and you talked about
Yeah.
earlier.
Well, we were just talking about this, like, so Best friends. Everyone has them. Everyone might not have them, but you know.
It's literally who's your best friend.
No, it's not. It's what's your opinion on like the opposite sex best friend? Like what like advantages, disadvantages type deal? I'm just curious. I mean, it's something that, yeah. I mean, there's some. It's
Advantages.
Yeah.
You get an input for the opposite gender.
Yeah.
Disadvantages. It's weird to fuck them.
Or, you know,
why are you fucking?
you don't, like a normal goddamn
Yeah.
person.
I never said that I
It's
do.
not weird to sleep with your best friend.
Well,
If you're not dating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
not
feel
weird.
it is.
Well, I mean, it
Because
depends.
it just fucks
depends on
things
the
up.
purple. Quit kink shaming people, Aaron.
That's not a kink shame. That's just my opinion.
I mean, that's
Kink
just,
shaming is if like you like to strap your best friend to the bedpost.
No.
Hey, man.
That's BDSM. You're already getting into. No. Kink shaming could be anything that I.
I kink shaming.
That you?
That's my kink.
Specifically you?
Kink shaming is my kink shame. It's my kink.
Brandon, you're running out.
done. I'm running out of
just
material.
call it quits.
No one's answering the question.
I answered.
Yeah, he answered. I mean, I was just curious because, I mean,
It's just nice having input from the opposite side.
yeah. I
that's
like
really-
having
That's
opposite
Yeah,
sex be a friend. Yeah, it's nice.
of me.
And plus, I always find it, other than you two, I always find it really difficult to have like a dude friend. It's just really hard for me. I said aside from you two.
You're a slut, Charlie.
I am. I mean, like, I've just always been able to talk to women so much easier than guys.
Charlie's the only guy friend that I have that gives me input. Brandon's my best friend, but doesn't give me input.
What are you talking about?
Like, I can be like, hey, does this outfit look nice? Or do I look fat? Or does my makeup look okay? He goes, yeah, you look fine.
What?
That's still
I feel
input.
like
That's not-
Charlie would be like, oh yeah, you look nice. I don't like
What are you talking
This
about?
turned into the get shit on because Charlie's a better person show.
Basically, Brandon, what she's saying
you're
is
a
she
cock.
wants that Charlie
I
D.
want that input. That's why I asked.
Do you want that, Charlie D?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're calling in.
Yeah, not a lot of people want this, D.
I like my opinion.
Yeah, it's me.
You really do.
Is it weird that
What?
me and my best friend, we described our boyfriends next to each other?
No, I don't
Nah,
know. It's weird.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but
I mean, I describe
please
dicks to
don't
people.
tell.
I mean, me and Brandon compared dicks once.
Because that,
Yeah, we did. We sat here and we talked about our dicks.
Not here.
Oh, no, not here.
yeah, not here
Yeah.
because things are already awkward enough.
Are they, Aaron?
Yeah,
This can go one level awkwarder.
Please no.
Okay. That's all I needed. Okay.
Awkwarder.
Awkward.
That's not a word.
It's more awkward.
Are we done?
More awkward. Are we done, Mackenzie? Do you have any
I don't
burning
think we're ever
questions
done.
for yourself?
This is,
No, but I want to go to bed.
That is stupid.
Yours?
I just want food.
That's
all
just
I
rude.
want. I just want Chinese.
Well, too bad no
what
Chinese
place
places
is gonna
open.
be open?
I know I'm not getting any. The closest I can get is my ramen noodles at home. That's very poor.
What's kind of ramen noodles do you fancy?
There's only one right answer.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's multiple right answers here, but I want to hear your favorite too. Then
As long as it's not chicken.
Mine's. It's not chicken. It's between.
Thank God,
It's
because
between
that's-
two.
that's wrong. That's
Yeah,
just the wrong.
that's
answer.
just the wrong
There's
answer.
one wrong answer, which is chicken.
It's between two.
Yeah, let's put 'em.
She likes chicken.
No, I like beef better now.
Yeah, I got her to
Brandon
like beef.
fixed it.
Thank
Beef,
you.
beef,
my
beef has
problem.
always been one of my favorites, but honestly, another top contender, Oriental flavor.
Yeah, I never understood what Oriental like.
Yeah,
was.
that's the thing that
It's
I never
weird.
understood.
It's literally like the soup that you get at like Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah, I know,
it's
it's-
essentially just like the soy soup.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I like it. I like it a lot. I just never understood because like on the packaging, it's just like mushrooms and stuff, and it's like okay, I can deal with this.
They got some really fucking weird ones. Like they got like chile picante, and I'm like,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the fuck out of here.
I really like the
You
chili
have a
shrimp
good
ones.
sound talent. Make your own ramen.
Yeah, but
God, how long is this video?
you know, I'm really just doing it to do it at this point because
Yeah,
we
we're-
went over far enough to where I figured, oh, well, we could double clock talk it, and we're pretty much there. I just need the answer of favorite ramen from Aaron, and then we'll close it.
Cool.
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
I love shrimp.
Where did you get that from?
Whoever likes shrimp is a dirtball.
I like shrimp.
I like shrimp.
So
Well-
gross.
I really like the chili lime shrimp ramen.
Ooh, speaking. All right, I'm gonna end on this.
All right,
Mic drop.
go for it.
Shrimp Alfredo.
Ew.
Fuck off.
All right, you got your mic drop opportunity now, Aaron.
Well,
Look at the moon.
What, Brad?
yeah, holy fuck, we haven't seen that before.
It's a blood moon.
Like I said, you gonna mic drop me, Aaron, or no?
Well, I just want to say this. I know it's a bit of a Australian stereotype, but shrimp and barbecue go together perfectly. amazing. It's how they say, the tits.
Alright, I walk off. And thanks for calling in, everybody, today. It's been a beautiful episode. I hope you join us next week. Toodaloo, we love you.
Oh, fuck, the ball fell. Cambodians.
What?
Cambodians.
Alright.
Just, yeah.
Hey guys, hope you really liked that video. And if you did, please
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You should also check out our Twitter
Facebook.
and Tumblr.
See you again soon.